Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be drawing the male body proportion. So I'm finally happy to get to this stage in the whole drawing process. So enough of like all the headshots that we was doing before. Now I'm gonna teach you guys how to draw the male body proportion. So starting off, you have a paper obviously. So first we know and start with a circle this time. But what you want to do, you want to drop down a center line, and like you could use a ruler for this, but I just go in, freehand and just bring it down. And you could go all the way to the end of the paper if you would like to. Alright, so the reason why I'm drawing this center line coming down is just to keep like everything symmetrical. So for right here, I'm going to start drawing the face. I think I'm going to time lapse this part just because at this point, like, I think you guys should know how to draw the face by now, and if you feel lost, just go back through my other videos. I have one's how to draw the male face. I have one on how to draw the female face. I think like the video with how to draw a circle, like at the somewhere at the end of the close to the ending of the video, I show like how to break it down, how to break use this how to use a technique to break it down to get a circle easy, and then I just went in and actually draw a face. But for just to save time, I just go in and just start doing the face in time lapse, and then we'll be back to doing like the body part. Alright guys, see you then. Alright guys, so we back after the time lapse. So as you can see, just a simple shape. Don't worry too much about like, hairstyles and stuff like that. I mean, after we done with like doing the actual body proportion, then you could go back in and like do all them other stuff. But like enough talk, let's just get right into like starting off with the body now. So we have the head in place, and like for you guys, it don't even have to be this complicated. You could draw just like a circle as a base for the head and just focus on the body part. Alright, so let's get into it. So we have the head, and we're using the center line as a guide. So we're gonna come down. And remember, in line with like the eyes, that is which part we'll have the neck. Just kind of use it as a guide, come down around here, kind of curve it a little bit, just like that. Alright, so we're gonna bring out the shoulders, just like that. And to get the width of the shoulders, or how far the shoulders should be, you could use a point here and kind of like estimate by coming out like this. Kind of figure out like, yeah, probably will be around here. You don't want it too wide, just estimate. Alright, and for right here, we'll draw an oval or a ellipse right there. Then you're going to come across right here, just like that. Alright, cool, we have that in place. We're going to come down about here. Just like that. And bring it in a little bit more. Then you're going to draw a bigger ellipse to end off this shape right here. It's just the shape for the torso. Right? Then you're going to come down a little bit further. Draw a straight line going across. Kind of a little bit separated right there. Just like that. Alright, and now you could kind of come here, come down on the side here. Then what we'll do, we'll curve in here to the line, just like that. Alright, making sure it's symmetrical on both sides. Alright. And actually grab your eraser and we just clean up here a little bit. We just bring this in a little bit more. Just fix it up. Sometimes I like to go in sketchy. That's just me sometimes. So kind of bring this in, put back in the ellipse. Alright, just ting that in a little bit. Alright, a little bit more. Alright, so we have that in place. Now we could go ahead and connect this part to here. And I know we're not getting into like, there's how the 8 head stall, the 6 head stall, and there's how all these grid lines going across there. We're not really going to get into like all of that. Like for this is just like, this usually how I just do it. I just kind of like estimate everything, and plus you could also like do the, the head stall thing to see if you line it up and stuff. But we ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna make that too complicated. Alright, so we have that in place for here now for the waist. Now we want to bring down this line. Sorry for the background noise, guys. Alright, actually, hold on, I'll be back. Alright, guys, so we back. Sorry about that, just a little bit of noise outside. So we back, so you're gonna come down here, kind of curve it. Just curve it right there. Just like that. And you're gonna do the same thing on the other side, just curving down like this. Just like that. And usually the what is this, the hamstring? From this angle, I don't even know if I'm correct with that, but I think it's the hamstring. You know what, let me even try to name the muscle groups right now. I think it's the hamstring. So you're coming down, usually just be longer than the bottom part. And you see right here, I just put in like a little straight line. Then you're gonna curve again. Alright, just like that. About around there. Do the same thing, curve right here. Alright, so we're gonna come back to this part. Now we're gonna go up here to the hands now. Or to the arms, sorry. Alright, so right here you're gonna come down, straight line on both sides. Right, then you're gonna draw like a little straight line right here. I don't know, that's how I just do it. Then you're gonna come down with a curve. It will align up with here. Curve, side curve. Line up with, actually, hold on. Actually angle it. And this mark we making is just an indication for the risk. Right, so we have that. Now you could go in here. And if you remember from the hands video, a shape like this. Then do the same thing to the other side. Come down, you could even draw a line to make sure you're kind of lining up. Kind of like that. So it's kind of like a triangle-like shape, and if you're confused here, you know, feel free to go back and, you know, look at the hand video. So, alright, we have that in place. So now what we want to do, we want to come in right here and draw these circles. Alright, on both sides. Yeah, I'm going to fix this line here. Kind of getting lost. Draw these circles for the, you know, the knee. And right here, from right underneath here, we go on kind of curve out. And you go on his feet, gonna be, well, his legs gonna be really close together because, you know, it's just the basic. We ain't focusing on how to draw poses and stuff like that. That could be a separate video to come later. Right now, you know, it's just the body proportion, so just a basic stance will do. So just going down like this, kind of straighten it out by the joints, kind of curve it slightly, kind of. And you know, you're using the center line as a guide. And for your center line, like, you know, like I said before, use the ruler if you have to. I just, you know, just going in freehand because I'm lazy like that. Alright, so just like that. Then you curve down here, and to get kind of tapered at the bottom. Taper at the bottom here. Alright, then draw like these eclipse again. Let's fix this up a little bit. Kind of bring this up, make sure the line there. Alright, cool. Let's fix up some stuff. Alright, hang on, guys. Alright guys, we're back. Alright, so like I was saying, you know, these eclipse right here, I think that's which part I left off, right? And we just fix up the hamstrings. Hopefully I get that name wrong. Well, hopefully I get that name right, sorry. Alright. Alright, then we could come down here with kind of like a triangle shape. And then kind of thing it at the bottom right here. Hang on guys. Alright guys, sorry for the noise again, but we back. So right back down here by the feet, kind of like what I say, kind of like a triangle shape. And then you pull like a little curve there. That just like, well, an arc. That just to try to figure out where the toes and everything will be same thing here. And curve it like that, put like a arc right there. Like, all right. We'll come back to that. We just go back up to the top now and start to work on the arms now. But right before that, right here, to draw a line sloping down. Can't really see it there, but that's like the collarbone. And right for the arms now, kind of curve right here. Slightly, you could do it at the same time simultaneously. So you could make sure everything's symmetrical. So you curve out there for the shoulder, then it come down here. It will be kind of straight. Then you'll kind of come out here. You'll touch your wrist, and then here you'll kind of curve a little bit. Then come back out a little bit more. Touch right there. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Curve, right? And curve and connect to here. Alright. So I think they're looking about right on both sides there. I'll go to here, kind of straighten out a little bit. And curve here, touch right here. Alright. Wow, looking good so far, right? Right, guys? Right, so now on to the thumbs now. And usually to estimate how long to make the fingers, well, you could give an estimate, but then you can measure it with the size of the head to make sure, like, that's how you does not mess up and make sure, like, make the hands too small. Like, I know a lot of like beginning artists does struggle with something like that, but that could get like a measurement. But right here we'll come out with the thumb about there. You could do the same thing on the same time, you could do the same thing to the other side as well. Alright, so it's just the thumb coming out here, and the fingers will be relaxed. See this other finger here, the rest you wouldn't really see. You'll see one in the back right here a little bit, just peeking out. Could shade it in. But you see the other one, you just leave the other one alone, probably that hidden. But it's just the hands relax right now. And feel free to, about right then. I know, the hands still the same size. But the hands not too small, not good enough. Alright, and like I say, feel free to check out the how to draw hands video from different ways, I think is the name. You know what I mean? And if we can, we will just link all of that. We will link the feet video. We will link the hand video as well down in the description. Alright. Alright, cool. Fix up some areas now. Just like that. Alright, cool. Alright, so down back at the feet now. Hang on, guys. Alright, guys, so right back here, like I said, down at the feet, you go and curve here. And you could draw in these little marks here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 toes. Just like that. Kind of fix that a little bit. Extend though. This for the toes. Kind of curve there. Kind of curve it at the bottom. Right there. A little mark right here. The toes. Just like that, we're keeping it simple. Alright, you could draw a ball, circle right here for the little part. Yeah. Curve there. Just like that. Nothing Nothing too complicated right here. You could draw like an arc here, kind of help with that. Alright, so cool. So right back here now, this one kind of curve here. Right at this spot. I create like a oval in here. A circle oval. Right. And the reason why I know you could find our belly button. You know what I mean? And then right here, you know, see a little bit of the line going down there. Could kind of fix here for the bulge, the you know the guy. Right underneath here, you kind of curve. For the chest. Curve right there. We ain't gonna get into a lot of details here. And you could just draw a little mark there for the you know, the nipples. Alright. Just rub off that center line. And now you'll be able to see the collarbone. Kind of angle like that. Draw a line going here. You could draw the shadow underneath the neck now. Then that'll be just like that. Alright, cool. Alright, and now draw some little marks there. And the reason why this oval so could come in handy in the future, and I'm not going to like really touch on it in this video, but it could kind of help you to draw like abs and stuff. Like make this belly button a lot smaller. It'll kind of set you up to like drawing the abs and stuff like that. But yeah, and then could go back in or drawing the indications of the knees. So we'll curve from here to here. Let me just fix, I don't know, this leg right here getting on my nerves. Alright, just like that, like put a little curve here and come out like that, slightly. Alright, and what you want to do now is just like, you could draw like an arc here again. And then, hold on, shoot. Then you'll draw like a curve here, just a little indication of the, you know, I forget what it's called inside there, but just a little indication of there. Right. I remember a key tip I also want to do, you know, how to draw the female body proportion. But like, for example, like when we get to the point where the part where we're doing the female, just remember it will have much of a hair will expand more, you know what I mean? Actually, let me fix up here. I'll look a little off. I'll let her look at it. Alright, so fix that up just like that. Alright, so let me just step back and look at our work first and see. Alright, so that looking good so far. The only thing I'm going to do real quick is just kind of bring the shoulders here a little high up, you know what I mean? And depending on if this character like really muscular, it could, you know, it could be really, you know, you could extend down. Like I said, that's something that could be touched on a future video or something like that. But for now, for, you know, just the basic male body proportion, there's something that you could use. Well, there's a technique I just use, and it's good to know that like when you're trying to draw anything or just draw body proportions and stuff like that, it's good to like implement other techniques from other artists that you like and stuff like that, and mix and match some ideas. Because I remember learning how to draw, for me, just like following step by step how the other artists did it. It will work sometimes, but sometimes I'll also try to find certain ways to help it become easier for me, if that make any sense. But yeah, that is it's basically how to draw the male body proportion. Everything already set in place. All I'm gonna do is like kick it into time lapse just to clean up everything and stuff like that. But feel free to slow down that part if you want to see me actually go in slowly to do that. But I don't want to take up too much time of the video, so I just gonna kick it into time lapse. Alright guys, see you after the time lapse. Alright guys, so we back after the time lapse. So as you could see, just went over the lines, redefining stuff that you guys could see. And yeah, that is oh yeah, and I did like these bumps right here at the bottom, right here by the feet. Hold on, let me just taper in here a little bit just to make sure it all look the same. But yeah, and I did like some little line marks just to just to make it a little bit more interesting. And I went in here, instead of the circle we have, we just draw a little bit of lines here to indicate the rib cage right there, so that what that is. And just some little details, nothing too crazy, just you define the nipples and stuff like that. Right, and yeah, and I did like a shadow underneath the neck. But like I say, you don't have to go into all that detail, and we actually make the thumb a lot longer, kind of a little short. So actually let me fix that. So that's a mistake on my part. I just bring it down, probably, hold on, bring it down a little further, probably around like here, and do the same thing to the other side. Sorry for that noise. Alright, so I think the line, let me just see, and you could do this. I mean, bring it down a little bit more. Just fixing up stuff. And let me just drop my pencil. Let me just say to myself as well, do I have to be super perfect? But yeah, that is hold on. Right. This is what has happened when he's a perfectionist. And I will want you guys to always try to do this as well. If you feel like stuff, a little bit of things need to be improved, why not go in there and do it, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. That's how you draw the male body proportion. Hope you learned something, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Alright, see ya.